Hello and welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer and we're getting stuck in again on Pallegney. We are going to get our final field cultivated with our S-Series Voltra here. So we will start this off down this end. It should start doing the main body of the field. Meanwhile, I also want to start getting things... why is my tractor not starting? There we go. I also want to start getting things planted in our combined field. We need to get the wheat in. So thankfully, our Voltra N series, that should be up to this job. Where did I leave my seeder is the next question. I thought my seeder was in... where's my map? Here we go. I thought my seeder was in this shed over here somewhere. Yes, there we go. So that's over that way next to my truck. So we'll back this up into here. So this should have more than enough power to handle this seeder, I think. Hook it up. Do we have any seeds in? We do. We've only got peas in it, interestingly. I think we were considering peas at one point. And then... from our storage over here, we want to get one of our pallets of seeds out to refill this. If we come over here, like so, over to this, and we want a pallet of seeds. There we go. Yeah, we'll start with the small pallet. I think we should have enough in that. What's this? Oh, this is our first lot of unsalted butter. Fantastic. So we're getting some stuff together now to start selling, which is brilliant. We'll need to find out when best price is. But that is fantastic news. So we will refill our seeder with this. There we go. And that gives us 567 litres of wheat. So we'll set this going over here and get the wheat planting. So set a hired worker off on that, and they have started that job. And then we can turn our attention, now the farmer's up and running, to this here. This, of course, is the fent from the contracts we were doing with the green beans. And thankfully, I managed to complete both sets. In fact, I had to complete Field 5 in order to complete Field 82. So I had to go well into the night on both of those. 2,788 for Field 5. It wasn't a big field at all. So we'll collect that. And then 26,369 for 82, which is very good as well. We'll have a look and see if there are any contracts today. And there's two 10,000 pound cultivating contracts. So taking all three of these will bring us in a huge amount. And looking at this, the middle one, Farmland 63, is the one we want to take the contract on. Now, somebody mentioned in the comments, they think they know why this equipment is so much cheaper to lease than this set. It's the weight. This has 3 pieces of equipment, and this has 2 pieces of equipment, which is a little bit mad. So, yeah, that's a bit weird. But we're going to accept, we're going to borrow the items for that one then. And we will accept the contract on that. And we will accept the contract on that. So that's Field 1, Field 63, and Field 70. And now 63 and 70, I don't think are massively far from each other. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I can see 70 on the map down there. So we'll take it and we'll do Farmland 1 first. We will have to transport this ourselves because it is just way too wide to get down the road otherwise. So into the case, Steiger. Massive, beautiful quad track. This is the 715. Managed to drive one of these while I was over in the States, as did, if he hasn't told you, Mr. Sealy P. And we just had a fantastic time over there at the end of last year. And this is so much easier of a machine to drive than you would ever expect. It didn't feel heavy. It didn't feel cumbersome. It just felt really, really nice to drive. Look at how gorgeous this valley is at this time in the morning. It's absolutely incredible. And we're out here right at the fringes, heading down to field 1, which is here, enveloped in mist at the moment. Should clear fairly early in the morning, I think. Actually a really good day. We'll bring this onto here and we will start this off. So hired worker onto this as well, and then this will be going in the background, earning us another 26,000. Before we continue on the farm, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create a custom line of PCs suitable for everyone from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. And the highest spec machines are also perfect for streaming and content creation. So there's never been a better time to go check them out. And with all of our equipment working, we can now turn our attention to this. This is the vineyard. The grapes are all ready to go, and we're looking really, really good. We need to start getting these harvested. So that means we're going to need a trailer and a harvester. We're also going to need somewhere to store them. So time to head up to the shop and get this sorted, I think. So what can we get from here that is going to sort this? Let's have a look. Firstly, is there anything in the sales? There isn't. Okay. Oh, there's a T7. No, I would really like this. And it's the blue power variant as well. 224 horsepower is right in the middle. As a third tractor on the farm, this would be really useful. But I don't need a third tractor right now. And I'm going to have to think about this. If we financed it, we could do it for 22,000 a month for 6 months. 11,000 a month for a year, which is very, very tempting on this. Yeah, that is a really, really tempting tractor to get. We'll have a think about that because, yeah, I would really like to have that on the farm. Whereas we actually need to go into the grape harvesting. Let's have a look then down here. So grape harvesters, I think the Euro is where we're going to go. We don't have a very big grape farm. This is actually more powerful than the New Holland, amazingly, and isn't that much cheaper than the New Holland. Capacity is either 2,000 or 3,000 liters. It actually becomes as expensive as the New Holland if we do that. Engine setup, we can go higher horsepower, but I don't think we need to. I think we should be all right with this. We can put the Michelin wheels on it, and so we have a financing choice that is going to be really expensive, or we could just lease it for this period. 12,000 actually is pretty good, so we need to get somebody for the number plate. And congratulations to Anthony Sorace. You have been selected at random from the tractor driver and above level patrons and YouTube channel members. And so I've removed basically most of the vowels from this other than the leading A. And the Sorace kind of fits on there as a result. So, okay, that. Thank you very much for your support. There is your number plate on the back. So we're going to lease that. Yes. Okay. And I'm just wondering what the auger is like on this, because we kind of need a grape trailer as well. I think what we might do is just lease one of these as well. See how that goes. I could finance that, but I think leasing this will work. So let's do that as well. And congratulations to Nina. You have been selected at random, and your name is going on the number plate for the trailer. Your name fits on there quite easily, so we will okay that. Thank you for your support, and yeah, we can see it on the back there. So let's lease that too. That is only going to cost 867. So as long as we get more than 15,000 in, we should be absolutely fine. And there are our vehicles. Now, I don't think this can tow anything. No. So we are going to have to come up here. I might run up here with the truck quickly and grab that. Let's get this back to the farm first, though, because we want to get started on the grapes as quickly as possible. I find myself a little torn at the moment. The third tractor we've got is the little methane tractor, and we've not used it, and it's not been a useful tractor for us to have around the farm. How much is it worth? Let's have a look. New Holland, up here. Where is it? Down here. There we go. So it's worth 27,000. So it's probably worth about 35,000 once we've sold it. We can do everything that the methane tractor is trying to do with the N series of Ultra. We can get down all of the rows and everything. And I just don't know if it's worth having this around, and whether getting that money back would be a better idea. And while that wouldn't actually allow us to outright buy the New Holland, it would get us a very long way to doing it. And would minimize the amount of money we would have to borrow to add that tractor to the farm. I'm really, really unsure. I hope this will hook up to this. I really, really hope this will hook up to this. Let's try it. No, it won't. This has the wrong type of hook on the back. The tractor that has the right type of hook is the methane tractor, but that to drive up here is going to take forever. Yeah, maximum speed on this methane tractor is 7 miles an hour. I don't think this tractor is actually of any use to us. I'm going to sell it off. It was a nice idea, but I think our N series fulfills the role, and as a result, we can do that. We got a broken tractor. I need to fix that as well. Yeah, our S series here needs repairs, so I'm gonna get this field finished while the New Holland methane tractor's heading up there, and I think we're gonna borrow the money, because borrowing the money is cheaper than doing the financing. We'll be able to pay it off a little bit less strictly. And once we've done that, we can get the New Holland doing the planting. We'll get the N series doing the carting for this, for the grapes. And we've got the S series for doing the bigger jobs. And I think that is a much better 3-tractor setup for us. So that's this field finished with the S series. We'll take this back up to the farm, and I'm gonna go and get this repaired now. I do want to replace this John Deere front weight at some point, but that's not important right now. And yeah, that cultivating job is done. And speaking of cultivating jobs being done, this quad track is finished as well. I do need to add the mod that basically lets you finish doing fields totally, because that is a little bit odd with what this does. So we'll take this up to field 70, and we'll go and get that sorted and get that started on there, so that we can get the money in from this cultivating contract. We're making good time on these ones, actually. And then by the time we've set all that up, this has made it up to here. The only thing I've used this tractor for is to move a little bit of milk around, which has been so pointless. Absolutely pointless. So let's turn this off. Yeah. I'd love to have that tractor useful, but in NFS 22 we had it on the vineyards there, and it wasn't really any use. So I will repair and repaint and sell for 45,016. Fantastic. Okay, that gives us 60,558. So that it means we only need to borrow about 80,000, I think. Yeah, to get up to 134. Let's take that up. We are borrowing, ooh, yeah, a little bit more than I would like. 140, that should do it. Gives us £120,000 loan. But that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Let's then get the tractor. Here it is. New Holland T7 230, so 224 horsepower. We got Michelin tires on it, standard wheel setup. It is the blue power, no panoramic window, no front loader attacher, and the number plate goes to gamergal. Congratulations, you've been selected for the tractor driver and above level patrons and YouTube channel members. And yeah, we're going to do gamergal 1 on this. So okay, that. And there it is. We can see it on the back of the tractor. So let's buy that. 134,198. And then we can use this to get the trailer back down to the farm. That's going to be perfect. We'll switch things around because the seeder is currently doing the other bit. But I might, you know what? We might just use this on this for today. It's a wee bit overkill, but for now, I think this is a good setup. And this just gives us so much more flexibility on the farm. And as we're coming close to selling our harvest products, I think we're going to be in fairly good stead as well. So down to our field here. We'll be able to empty into this without too much hassle. The tractor, as I said, is a bit of overkill for this job, but it'll be fine. And let's start this up then. And we want to get doing this crop. Start that. Okay, unfold the harvester. Start it up. And let's see how many grapes we get off here. I'm hoping for a decent yield. We really could do with a decent yield here. 5 rows in, and we are just over half full. It's working really, really well, this little grape harvester. And interestingly, we've got the GPS working as well. So we're very easily able to stay on our lines, get lined up and get in. And it is looking just fantastic. I'm absolutely loving this. And we're getting a decent amount of grapes off here. I think we're probably gonna get maybe 5,000 liters of grapes off here, which if we can turn that into some grape juice is going to do us really well. We're just coming up, we've just hit 80% on here. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this row, we'll head over to the trailer. We'll get this emptied. Otherwise, I'm going to find myself needing to empty halfway through a row, which I don't want to do. Ideally, we want to be emptying at the end simply because we do have the New Holland that is sitting there, which will not fit down these rows. So if I pull this over here and up alongside, will this empty? Should do. Or is it? Oh, actually, it's the other side. Right. So we'll back this up. And we'll empty over the other side so that we can make sure we have enough space. So there we go. Empty that out. Oh, that is looking absolutely fantastic. Yeah, just over. A very different emptying animation for that compared to the New Holland. I think I really like this little grape harvester. It's absolutely cracking. I am surprised it's not that much cheaper than the New Holland, though. That really surprises me because it feels like a smaller harvester. before we do that, I'm just going to jump in here, check what this is like. So, yeah, that is half full. This trailer might be the perfect size for our farm here. And I think the idea would be that next season we go and actually get one of these bought, because this would be a fantastic addition to the farm. We're coming up to 50% full again. That is very nice. We have quite a bit of field left to go. Yes, the rows get shorter a bit towards the end, but at the moment they are still very, very much of a well, I would call these the medium length rows we have on here. We got some that are similar sort of length at the far end, and these do go, yeah, a little bit further down. It's all good. This is working very, very well. We seem to have got the numbers for each of the lengths about right as well, which is great news. We'll yeah, we've got to transition from one length to another, which is absolutely perfect. The telegraph poles are not getting in my way, which is brilliant as well. So all working out fairly well here, and I think we're going to be getting close to emptying this out soon. In fact, seeing as we're about to go down and finish off these bottom rows, and we're going to hit about 70%, I think I'll go and empty this, and then we'll have plenty of space for the remains of this field. So another 2,185 litres. If we tip that into the trailer, see where we are. But I think we're going to be in pretty good place. Oh, it's not giving me the fill level of the trailer. That's interesting. 4,000, nearly 5,000 litres. In fact, I think we're going to have more than can fit in this trailer, so we're going to have to consider our processing in a minute. Final row of grapes, and we've got another 1,500 litres. That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, 50% full, 1,500 litres off that last bit. That means that we have had at least 2 full harvesters off here. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I could not be happier with the result of this. We're going to have a full trailer here plus a bit. So I need to go and sort out what we're going to do with these, because, of course, we want to process these into some grape juice, in inverted commas. And at the moment, that is looking like a really nice amount. Before I can do that, though, our case has once again finished its contract. So hopefully we're at the bottom end here. How close are we to the next field? Can I go across? I can go across the river right here. And if I can do that, then that takes us straight to the field. I'm just hoping the bridge and everything is wide enough, although that has not folded up, so we won't get across here unless we actually fold up the implement. Thought when a hired worker finished, it folded up the implement. Never mind. Yeah, we can get across this bridge with this. We're going to be absolutely fine. Next field is just through there. So we'll head across this grass field. Yeah, that is fine. Sneak between these trees. And we can set this off doing field 63. And it should have that job done. That is going to be fantastic. So what I want to do now is add in a processing plant for the grapes. I could... really want to try and squeeze it in here in my storage, but we do have this area here which we've used for stuff to put things in, but I've been trying to keep it clear, so let's see if we can place that in there. And the production I've got, there's a version of the base game productions without the covers, without the bits here, so What we're after is a grape processing unit. There we go. If we spin this round, so it is correct. It is the right way round. It's now, will it fit in this space? I don't know. I don't know if it will. I'm hoping it will. We've got not enough money. It'll fit in it sideways like that, but it's not going to fit in here this way round. So is there any other shed or... Yeah, it will fit in this space over here pretty well. If we put it in here. We don't have enough money for it at the moment. It's going to cost 36,000. But I'm hoping that once the cultivating contracts are done, we'll have enough money in. In the meantime, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so we can actually get it in here. You know what? This feed wagon actually fits in that shed quite nicely. So that's good. Our spreader, we're going to have to move that somewhere else. There's plenty of space for it. We've got a shed to the side we can put it in. In fact, we're going to need to use this in a minute. I don't really want to use this on this tractor. I want to use this on the N series. So we'll just put this in this shed here. That will put it nicely under cover. Which will work very well. Lots of moving backwards and forwards because of the camera collision. But yeah, there we go. We got enough storage space under here. We still do have to put in another lean-to shed. But we're all right at the moment. I'm going to go and park this up because I want to repair this still. But yeah, that's worked well. We now have space to place that. And it's time to borrow some cash. So I've borrowed another 30,000. We're up to 150,000. We also have 2 completed contracts. The contract on field 1 and the contract on field 70. Yeah, we can claim both of these at this point. So let's collect that. Yes, and collect that. Okay. So that gives us 51,000. If we then come in here and grab our grape processing plant, I want to put this... We're going to come in from the side and pick these up. It says it overlaps with another object. That's fine. We are going to do that because this is flat and place that there. So there is our grape processing unit. We should be able to get this into here. Grape juice and raisins can both come out of here, but we're going to do the grape juice. And now we can take our trailer full of grapes and get them tipped. And then we can return these 2 bits of kit. The grape trailer and the harvester, because we don't need them again this year. It might just be cheaper to lease those each year rather than... buy them outright, but we'll see how we go. We now have £150,000 loan to pay off on here, so we've got quite a lot of work to do. We are going to have to keep up with the contracts, and we are going to have to just keep working away on our farm. So let's tip this in there, and then we can go and get the rest and get them tipped into here as well. So remaining grapes into the trailer. Like so, and then we will turn off this harvester, come back in the T7. Yeah, this tractor came up. There was no way I wasn't going to spend the money to get this tractor and add this to the farm. It's too useful a tractor. It's my favorite tractor, and as a result, it just needed to be part of this, and I'm really, really pleased that it is. So the last 470 litres in that goes. We'll head over to here, turn this on. Right, we want to, so yeah, it only takes 10,000 litres, so this is perfect. Perfect size. We're going to increase the output of this next year as well, because this is There's lots of stuff we haven't done to our grapes this year. First year is always low. So let's select that and activate it. And yeah, we're going to start producing some grape juice, which is fantastic. And with that, we also want to get the trailer and the harvester returned. So actually, we're going to get a lot of money back for returning this harvester as well. So let's return that. Yes. Okay. And we also want to return the trailer. Yes. Okay. And we get over 5,000 in return costs. That's absolutely brilliant. So very, very happy about that. And our end series has run out of seeds and actually needs refueling as well. So we'll get both of those things redone and get out here and finish this field off. So first we'll get it refueled, turn the engine off, and yeah, we got enough diesel in here. I think this might actually be a perfect opportunity to get the New Holland out on this and try it out, just see how well it works. So we'll start this up again. And away we go. Yeah, I think giving the New Holland a try with this would be great fun. And we can just test it out and see how well it works. So I've put the seeder on to this, and I have added the front weight on as well, just to balance things out. And yeah, this is exactly the kind of stuff that this tractor will be used for. It's going to be a great all-rounder on the farm and should allow us to get everything finished. We want to add steering assist, and we are on... Oh, we've got a fair amount of headland to go, actually. Let's start it up, down, and away we go. And I'm really impressed with how far the seeds that we had in this have gone, because we're looking pretty strong going into this final round. And when it comes to the new year and we look to plant the oats and the sorghum, we're going to be in a really good place. All in all, I think we've had a pretty productive day here on the farm. We've got our wheat planted, which was absolutely the target for today. We've got the grapes harvested, again another target for today. We've got some extra money come in from some contracts. Yes, we've had to borrow quite a bit of cash today, but it has got us set up with our grape processing, and it has given us this brilliant tractor. So I've got no regrets for that. We can start looking at getting that paid off over the next few episodes, I think, and see if we can start getting that back down below 100,000. All in all, though, this has been very successful. And yeah, I think we're done on the farm for the day. We are going to be rolling. We're going to be doing some other bits and pieces around the farm. We've got some liming to do. There's so much to do. And in fact, I'd quite like to get oilseed radish into the other two fields. So lots to do on the farm. For now, though, we're going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.